Good morning. Tis Thursday, aka my Friday, which is great. I'm thinking I will mow tonight because I really don't want there to be a percentage of rain tomorrow, and then I'm not going to be able to get that lawn bagged because I'm starting to see foliage come up. And if I don't get it bagged, it's just not going to get done, and then the lawn is going to be crap all year. I'm really trying to spruce up our lawn and get it looking right. Did you know that your lawn, the shape of your lawn, determines your property value? Not just your house, but your lawn. So when you don't have a good lawn, your property value doesn't increase as much. So the first year we were here, first year we lived here, here you go, Herbster. We had like weeds and all kinds of stuff in our backyard. It was terrible. I think the people there tried to have a garden, and they just let it go because it was just weeds when the summer came. We have burdock and all kinds of just weeds. Anyways, thank you to Mom. When I was gone, we were gone for a week or something like that. She took her time. She went in our backyard and she pulled up these weeds and all kinds of stuff. She did a lot of work, and I was so thankful for her to do that. So anyways, we got that all pulled up. We got the weeding all done, and that half of the backyard, started to grow grass regular, and it was looking good. And then you get like your property value assessment or something at the end of the year, and the property value of our home went up like $1,100 just by doing that weeding. We didn't do any improvements to the house. We just did improvement to the yard just by doing all that weeding and improving the grass and stuff. And so $1,100 just by having good lawn. Hold on. So I'm just like, when you think about your home, the value of your house and the land around it, just a little bit of gardening. Come on, what the fuck? I mean, what the heck is what I said? That's what I said. Can't prove it otherwise. So just a little bit of gardening can go a really long way. This is not we didn't do any improvements to the house because this is our starter home, not our forever home. So you have, it's kind of like a car. You buy your first car should be a junk car or a beater car because you're still learning about how to take care of it, stuff like that. You're learning how to take care of it and how to maintain and do regular maintenance and stuff like that on a car. Cars, however, don't appreciate in value. They depreciate once you drive them off the lot. They're not worth as much as you bought them for, which I think is stupid. Well, not really. I'm not really sure why. Why are cars not something that increase in value? Eventually they do if you have like a classic car or whatever and it's in really good shape. So what am I saying? What am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say this is not our starter. This is our starter home, so that's why we haven't done any real improvements on the house. We maintain the house is basically what we're doing. We're maintaining the house and making sure it doesn't become garbage. This year I will stain the deck. I'm gonna wash it down real good because it's molding and we don't want our deck to mold. We'll have to replace the whole deck, and that's it's not what's gonna happen. It can't happen because just can't do that. I mean, we can, it's not really that hard. We can replace, the foundation is good on the deck. It's the boards itself that would have to be replaced. Anyways, we just need to wash it down, and we got to put some water seal, Thompson's water seal or whatever. I'll get that stuff and put that on there. So yeah, I have a bruise on my knee. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, so we're gonna seal the deck, make it look better than it does, and that's why I cleaned it off last year, or before the winter anyway, because I want to seal it off, and there has to be at least a few dry days in a row in order for me to be able to do that. So I'm gonna try get that washed off. I think Dad had a power washer. I'm gonna borrow that from Mom. We'll get that deck washed off. Once it's dry, then we can take a paint roller and a long broomstick and just brush it on the deck part. Brush the deck. You know how to brush stuff. Paint it with the water seal stuff. All right. That's it. I'll see you later. Well, this Thursday is happening. So I'm trying to get logged in still. It's 7:59. I should be logged in already. I should have been logged in at 7:25. I've been trying since 7:23 to be logged in. I've texted my supervisor. I've emailed my supervisor from my personal email account, who has texted me back saying there is a system issue. And I said, okay, well, I need to do makeup time, and will I be marked tardy? Something that is not my fault. So she's like, I don't think so. I don't know yet. I'm like, okay. So she says, keep trying every 10 minutes or whatever. So I just tried just a second ago. And I'm putting in all the information correctly, and it is not letting me log in. It is, essentially, it is just, beep. It doesn't give me an error message. You know, I put in all the right information to log in, and it acts like it's gonna log in, or it's thinking about it, and then it goes beep, as in like you have the wrong message, you have the wrong email, or you have the wrong login or whatever, which I don't. So I guess I'll just have to keep trying every 10 minutes, like my supervisor said. I screenshotted what she said to me, so I'm just doing what my supervisor told me to do, so on and so forth. So I wonder if she'll save my email, because there's no way to, like, I emailed, oh god, oops. I emailed her to be like, hey, what's going on? So she confirmed that there is a system issue going on. So I mean, I should not be marked tardy. So I've been sitting here since 7:23 or whatever, trying to get logged in. So it'd be like if I were, okay, so if this were before the virus, they would ask me to come in and try logging in from there or whatever. Oh, can you come in? Can you come in? Like, what if you're having a system issue? What would coming in do for me? But since we have this virus, I can't come in. Can't just come into work and be like, hey, how's it going? And so on. I'm not sick, but my point is, I shouldn't be marked tardy or have to do makeup time, because it's not like I'm just sleeping or something. Whatever, we'll see what happens. It is 9:16. Still haven't been able to log in. At this point, they should just give me the day off. Honestly, just give me the day off. I'll have vacation time. I have vacation time. Just to prove it. You know? I have vacation time. Better yet, I have employee days. Use an employee day. I might as well have today off, because seriously, there is no point in me logging in now. Let's see, 7:25 is when I was supposed to start. It's almost 2 hours later, and I should not have to work till like 10. Okay, seriously, I would have to work till 10, 6, or till 8 right now. If they make me have to do makeup time, I'll have to work till 8 p.m. Now it's gonna mow the lawn. I have a life outside of this work, so I would like to know, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna text my boss again. In the meantime, gotta make eggs. So it's 2 something, maybe even 3. Still can't log in to my computer. It's a company-wide issue, not just my computer. Thankfully, we have in place some, I'm mowing, in case you didn't know. The electric mower works quite well. I'm bagging, trying to get these leaves cleaned up. Anyway, it's a company-wide issue, so we have in place for home workers, if you have an issue, having a company-wide issue, we can't go into work to resolve the issue. They can't reprimand us for not working. So, hey, you, closed. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I won't be in trouble for being out here mowing my lawn instead of being inside doing absolutely nothing and trying to log in every 15 to 20 minutes. It's basically what I've been doing. So I'm taking some time, mow the lawn, and then I'll go in and try and log in again. See where we're at from there. So, union and supervisors or whatever decided that they would give everybody who had issues an hour of pay. Then any time after that, you had to use whatever time you had available to get paid. So, because this is not our error, and we couldn't go into the office because of this virus stuff, we essentially are punished. What if you didn't have it? I'm lucky I have the time. I have PTO, but I also have employee days or whatever, and I'm going to use employee time because it's 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours out of a 10-hour day where I sat on my ass or mowed the lawn and couldn't actually work. 8.5 hours. So if you were me and didn't have PTO or sick time or
employee days or whatever employee time left, you were screwed. You got paid for an hour of work, which was not really work. I guess it was just sitting. Okay, so if I'm thinking about this at a business standpoint, they paid everybody an hour to sit and do nothing. So I guess that's fair, but it's also not fair. I don't know. I'm kind of torn, I guess. It's not really going to affect me much because, again, I had the time and I didn't need to worry about not being paid for that. So it's not like, if we were in the office and nobody could log in, we were actually in the office, I wonder if they would have paid us anyway. We probably wouldn't have had this problem if we didn't have to shovel out so many people at once to do to work from home. Excuse me. Probably. Maybe they need more VPNs or something. What does VPN stand for? I know it's some computer thing where the internet hooks up to or whatever. I'm not really sure. But all I know is that we need more of them. So that's what I have to say. I'm sleepy, sort of. I'm gonna watch Tiger King. I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon and watch this Tiger King that everybody on Facebook and in the universe is talking about. I'm gonna watch it and see what is up with this Tiger King. Barbie says that I need to watch it. And Barbie says I need to watch it. It's probably quite funny or ridiculous or both. Who knows? So I'm making mac and cheese. Just boxed macaroni and cheese. What I did is I put the noodles in. I covered the noodles barely with water. Okay, I need to stir this. This is all stuck together for some reason. That's not my mac and cheese spoon. This one is. Wow. The starch from the noodles, I tell you, gets really sticky. Alright, so I'm going to stir that up. There we go. Stir, stir, stir. You can see, look how milky the water is. That's like this from the noodles starch. Starch noodles. I wonder if they cook different if I were to rinse them off. I don't know. But anyway, as you see, I didn't fill it up a lot with water. I just filled it just past the point. So I'm going to wait for that to boil. Then I will see if it needs to go any longer. And, I'm going to go from there. That's how you make mac and cheese. You say mac and cheese instead of mac and cheese. Put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. In the meantime, I'm going to eat some cookies because I'm hungry right now. And I need just a little bit to tide me over. Is it tide? Not tide. Tie me over. Tide me over. That's not a thing. Tie me over till I'm done with the noodles. Okay, bye. Let's see if I can get her to go to the chair without me telling her. JJ. Good girl. That's where we put her when we're eating our food because if we don't, she'll start to drool. And it gets drool all over the couch. Not all over, but in that spot of the couch, and it's gross. It just is. I gotta charge my phone. Hi, it's 9:40 something. Oh, why am I bringing this remote upstairs? Oh God. Turning around on the TV. Turning around on the stairs is kind of nerve-wracking. I wanted to grab my water. Left my water down here. I was taking the remote upstairs. Hi, JJ. Yes, I'm coming. Anyway, so I've been watching the Tiger King. Hi, kitty. Meow. Let's see. You got food. You got food and water. I'll give you some kitty crack. So, I just stopped. I don't even know what episode I was on. I started to fall asleep during one of them. So far, it's kind of boring, to be honest. Here you go, kitty. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know what episode I'm on. I have to start over whatever episode I stopped on, because I was starting to fall asleep. So we'll watch that some more tomorrow, most likely. Hold on. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, so far, I don't see the big hype about this show. But again, I don't know. I don't know how far I've gotten. I have to start over because I started to fall asleep. And maybe I just wasn't into it because I was already tired or something. Oh. Didn't really matter, to be honest. So I'll try it again tomorrow. Or whatever day. Tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Depends on what I'm doing tomorrow. If I get busy tomorrow, then I'm not gonna. I'm gonna mow the front yard. I mowed and bagged the backyard this afternoon. So tomorrow, if it's not raining when I'm awake, I'll get out and mow and bag the front yard. So then that's all done for springtime. And the grass can start to grow and it'll be good. So I don't have anything else to talk about. So I will talk to you later tomorrow. Have yourself a good night. Like and subscribe. Have a good night. Toodles.